Welcome back, and moving on to our second segment, in which we're going to talk also about the role of media and paving the way for the revolution and reflecting all the different events that took place right after the revolution. Over the phone we have Dr. Sara Khater, Professor of Media, Cairo University. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Good morning, doctor.
Good morning to you.
So when we talk about this important date, and when we talk about first, the 3rd of July actually, so of course this date will remain as a date where the Egyptian army stood beside the Egyptians everywhere, and they were able to achieve the stability back in their country. So talking about the role of media in this respect, and how far did it pave the way for the revolution in general?
Well, I think that the media, in this occasion specifically, it was they acted like being a main part of the society. They were able to feel the pulse of different people. They were able to reflect the anger that was in the street, and they were able to not just reflect, they were able to be, like I said, a part of what was going on. And I think this is the main thing, or the main job of media outlets, that they have to be a part of the society. They have to feel what's going on and reflect it.
So how do you see the relation between the media and the society at that time?
Well, as I said, it was a kind of an integrated relationship. The media was completing and was integrating with the society. And this is very important, actually. Being a main part of the society and conveying a true picture and a complete picture of what's going on is very important. It's not just enough to feel like you have to direct people somewhere. No, this is not the case anymore. In our modern societies, people are aware, they are more aware. They need a participatory role. They need to feel that media is a part of them. They can contribute to media. And we can actually see this in the new media. We can see that people are more of users than audience. So the media outlets and media professionals, they have to be aware of this fact, and they have to participate with the active audience in creating a true image and a true picture of what's going on.
So can we say that there was a difference, or did we feel that at that time, well, of course, we have a media that is reflecting reality and telling us about the truth that are taking place, and on the other side, also media working on promoting more awareness about Egyptians?
Well, I think at that time, yes, we had this kind of picture, and I think that this contributed a lot to what led to a June 30 revolution, and people actually participating in the streets and having their own voice. And I think the people and the media both at that time, they had the same voice. This is very important to study for the next generation. In this specific occasion specifically, as I said, they were completing each other. They were the voice was shared between regular people and between the media. And this is what we need in our societies, in our modern societies, actually.
Well, also, when we talk about the media at that time, we're talking about the framing the revolution as a correction path. And we have seen this in many of the documentaries, many kinds of actually series on TV. Let me say that all means of media and social media as well.
Yes, well, let me first talk about the concept of framing. I think media have evolved more than before, and it's not just framing right now. It's not just framing the reality or providing people with or directing people with what they should do. No, they are also being the voice of the street. And this is what truly matters right now. And it's actually more important than framing. So when we talk about June 30, I think that they were able, the media outlets, they were able to give us a full account of people's feelings and people's needs at that time. And they were able to let people be a part of what was going on and contribute actively and have a clear and heard voice. And this is really important.
Do you think also people at that time, let me say the week especially after the revolution, after all happened, we have seen Egyptians themselves moving and acting and responding to any kind of false information on the social media. I'm talking right now about the social media and about some of the international media at that time who did not understand what exactly was going on. How do you see this? Did you see people coming and with complete or fully aware of the current situation? Everyone was trying to explain this, or how do you see the situation at that time?
Yes, I remember that, and I agree with you. Actually, Egyptian people at that time, they were very active on social media, and they were able, and this was very remarkable, they were able to participate actively and correct some of the wrong information that was broadcast and that was shared by international media that did not know or understand the situation in Egypt at that time. And this was very important, and I think it was a consequence of what I was just saying about the integration between media and society. People were aware because they felt they were part and they had their own voice, and that they could participate with the media in transferring and conveying a true image of their country. So this was reflected in their being active or their active behavior online, and that they were able to correct the wrong image and correct the fake news or what we call the misinformation of media.
Was there special means or trends adopted by the media at that time to give more right image to the public opinion or anything of a sort?
Well, actually, when we talk about techniques that are important for conveying the public opinion or making people participate to what's going on, I think the most important technique is storytelling and using visuals specifically. Visual storytelling is very important and was very important at that time because broadcasting the different images and broadcasting the truth through using visuals, I think that's what made people feel that they were the main part of the events, and that they needed to share their voice and to make their voices clear. Let's clarify that the visual storytelling is actually or works like a kind of evidence and a kind of proof. And now with the digital media and social media, like you were just saying before, regular people can actually, or users as we call them, and active audiences, all of these concepts, they refer to being an active participant of sharing visuals and sharing stories and being able to do all of that by yourself. So I think visual storytelling played a very important role during these events.
Well, Dr. Sara Khater, Professor of Media, Cairo University, thank you very much for joining us. And moving on to find out together more about the new republic. But this time we're going to bring you more about different sectors. This time we're talking about antiquities, we're talking about tourism, also about new developments that took place in more housing units and more projects in this respect, again, all over the country. In addition, of course, to the Grand Egyptian Museum, which is about to be opened at the fourth quarter of this year. So let's take a look, then we'll be back.
The new republic.